Boy, the crowd jacked up here early. Student section in rare form here as they have been making some noise here for about 5 minutes. Ready to go.
Got the fatheads.
I've got one of those of me somewhere in the house. Had it for basketball a couple years back. Kept it as a memento.
You know, mine is life size, and it's just on an 8x10.
Right. Lane Thompson and Denarius Appling back deep to receive the kick from Greg O'Donnell. We are set to go. And we are underway with the NCAA Division II semifinal. It will be returned. Carries to the 1 yard line. Back across the 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 yard line for the Thunderwolves. Take him down. And on the return, Denarius Appling. He's the reserve tailback. He backs up Seth Hensley, who's the starting tailback, and he's a good one. Talked about some of the numbers this year. Hensley at 1,390 yards on the year. He averages 97 yards a game, 5.5 yards a carry. He scored 15 touchdowns this year. Dallas Dickey is the quarterback. He'll operate from the pistol. They drew the read option thing. Trips to the right, ball's on the left hash mark. Set to go here. First play from scrimmage from the 26-yard line. Low snap, Dickey handles it, throws the screen pass out to the right, across the 25, up the sideline, 30, 35-yard line, and knocked out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Missed tackle there on the first play of the game by the Thunderwolves. They had him for little or no gain, but able to get up the sideline for a good gain there is the wide receiver out here on the right side, Denarius Appling.
This is not a team you can miss tackles on. We've already seen that.
So a gain of 11. It's first. He has Hensley on his left hip. Double wide out right, double wide out left. No tight end in this set. They bring a man in motion, and they are going to hand the ball off the left side. It goes nowhere. As they run that little reverse, the little jet sweep that a lot of people like to call it, and it goes for a loss of about 6 on the play back to the 32-yard line.
Meet Darius Allen.
So it's and they're going to spot it at the 33-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 5 for West Georgia. Almost get the feeling this is 4-down territory.
Just going to say that, and if not, you know they'll punt it to play field position with that killer defense.
Crowd in full throat here on 3rd and 5. Dickey takes the snap, and they're going to run a reverse around the right side. Cutting back in, going nowhere, going to lose a yard on the play. Thunderwolves defense stayed at home on the far side on that reverse. Kind of an old-fashioned Statue of Liberty type reverse that time. So now it's 4th down. They're going to mark it at the just inside the 35-yard line. So we'll call it 4th and 6. And indeed, it is 4-down territory. They're going to leave the offense in there. Well, you gain a lot of field position if you get the stop here. The Thunderwolves big play here. Dickey trying to draw them off. Long count now. They look over to the sideline. They're going to change the play call up. Down to 9 on the play clock. Dickey barks out the instructions. Sets 5 on the clock. Takes the snap. Here comes Max Blitz down the sideline, and it is incomplete. No flag. Will Hall is beside himself on the sideline. I was waiting for the flag to come out as they might have ruled it uncatchable as CJ was locked up over there on that far side with Shaq Hall. Man alive. So here's that field position. The Thunderwolves get the ball back now at their own 35-yard line. Joe, what'd you think? That was tough.
There's a lot of contact, but they haven't called it all game long. Jim, there's been 3 penalties called in this game. CSU Pueblo's defenders have been tackled en route to the quarterback, and they haven't called it. They're not about to call something like that.
Might see him run a little play action, screen game. They can still run it. See how that left hand affects him. He's got it, and they're going to shift the line all the way to the left. Now they shift back to the right here. Now they set. Crowd likes it. And they're going to run the ball right side. Matthews, he's got his head down. Breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 15, down to the 14. Tried to pull away there at the end. Gains about 4 on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Boy, just about to break into the clear that time. Good burst of speed, though, off that right side. But once again, Joe, it's amazing. The further we go in these playoffs, the better the defenses get at just the fundamentals.
A little wrinkle of the offensive line shifting, then reshifting.
Guards get tough in the red zone. They are going to mark it at the 7. Ball is on the left hash mark.
Where I like that play again to Letlow that they just ran. And I always like the tight ends down here, Jim, because Trent Thompson, Zach Boyd, they're sure-handed tight ends.
Browning in the slot to the left. Duncan wide to the right. Straight drop back by Bonner. Looks left, fires left, incomplete. Trying to go to Browning that time, and pattern just was not timed up right, so the Thunderwolves are going to have to kick the field goal here. And Bonner going to come over and talk it over with Browning. Maybe a little mix-up there on the pattern.
Well, the cornerback fell down. Paul Browning was basically uncovered.
So it'll be Greg O'Donnell. They're going to spot it at the 14 here. It'll be a 24-yard kick from the left hash mark. It's a tough angle. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it is good. So Thunderwolves strike first. 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Thunderwolves lead it 3-0. It's a 2-minute timeout on Fox Sports Pueblo. Long count by Dickey. Takes the snap. Play action. Looks over the middle. Fires. And it is caught. Big time hit out at about the 40-yard line. A good grab there by Shaq Hall as he went up for it. He paid a heck of a price, but hauled it in out at the 40-yard line.
15-yard gain there, and I'll tell you what, Gerard Lacey got the kind of hit you want as a safety to get on a guy. Maybe it'll register later when he comes across the middle again.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 40-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. They go with 2 backs in the backfield this time. Thunderwolves show blitz off the edge. Low snap again. Run the little pitch to the right side. This doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, but getting around the corner. Good speed across midfield. Down to the 45, maybe the 43-yard line. What a burst that time by the second string running back. It doesn't look second string to me. Denarius Appling got around that corner. Looked like they had him hemmed in easily, Joe, but he's able to get upfield in a hurry and make a guy miss and get it into Thunderbowl territory.
17 yards on that play. He only had to beat one guy. West Georgia blocks really well on those laterals.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Thunderwolf 43-yard line. 4th down and a yard. Dickey from the pistol. He has Hensley with him. Hand it up the middle. Oh, no, it's a follow. No, it's a keeper by the quarterback. He's got the first down. It's a good thing he did keep it, Joe, because the Thunderwolves had it stuffed. But Dickey able to stumble forward down to about the 32-yard line to pick up the first down.
He only needed 1. He got 2.
Field double wide out right. Single wide out to the left. Appling is the reserve back. He's on the right hip of Dallas Dickey. Play action. Here comes pressure, and they've got him flush, and he loses the football and falls on it back at the 31-yard line. Boy, they stripped it. Now they're still scrumming for it down there at the 31-yard line.
Darius Allen's helmet came off. He's the one that forced the fumble.
And he'll have to come out of the ball game, but the Thunderwolves will trade that for the big loss on the play. He got the strip all the way back. Crowd now back into it again here on 2nd and 19. Dickey from the pistol. Double wide out to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Now they're going to call an audible here. After they get a pre-snap read, then the signal comes in from the bench that they want to change the play call. Dickey now talking it over with his tight end on the left side. Now they reset here. Dickey play action. Here comes pressure again. Steps up in the pocket. Now fires down the middle. Man is wide open. Touchdown. They got that little extra protection that time, and Dickey found the tight end down the middle of the field for the touchdown. And 10 Thunderwolves. They're going to run play action. Bonner sets. He looks straight down the middle. He's got Duncan wide open. He's got it at the 30-yard line. Made a spectacular grab. And the Thunderwolves in business. They're going to mark it back here at about the 33 where his knee hit down. He had to dive to make the catch as he was 10 yards in the clear. Bonner almost overthrew him. Boy, that would have been a tragedy on that play because Duncan was wide open.
43 yards on that, Jim.
Bonner, they get the snap off. Bonner sets. Here comes late pressure. Steps up. Now looks down the middle. Fires it. Oh, and broken up there at the 25-yard line. What a shot taken there by Radeball. Or Wise, rather. Beg your pardon. trying to get it to Daniel Wise. He'd have been short of the first down, but he was tattooed. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 7-3, West Georgia on top on Fox. Two backs in the backfield this time as Appling joins Hinsley. Double wide out right. Shack Hall wide to the left. They fake the draw play. Here comes pressure off the edge, and then got him down. Boy, they were very fortunate not to fumble that football away that time.
Darius Allen, second sack of the game.
Somehow Dickey held on to it and just kind of fell.
Basically just a heave, but hey, put it right where he had to.
2nd down and 4.
I feel West Georgia getting in a rhythm now, Jim. You kind of feel that offense starting to turn a little bit. They're starting to feel it just a little bit now.
Changes the play call at the line of scrimmage. Now takes the snap. Going to run it up the middle. Big hole. 1st down and more. Inside the 30 down to about the 25-yard line. Seth Hinsley on the read option. Gets the 1st and 10 for West Georgia all the way down to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Now they look over to the sideline for the read. Fans back into it here on their feet on 2nd down and 18. Send Hinsley in motion. Now he resets to the right. They give it to him up the middle. He breaks to the outside. Good stiff arm. Turns the corner inside the 15. Still on his feet inside the 10 down to about the 9-yard line. Boy, what a good run that time by Seth Hinsley. And he got that corner turn, stiff arm, and gets that yardage back on the penalty yardage. And it's now going to be 3rd down and about 5. Makes it a lot more manageable here.
They saw that call from the entire coaching staff from West Georgia was trying to get that audible in.
He's missed a few on the year. 10 out of 16 is long on the year's 37. It's a good snap. And they block it. And it goes loose into the end zone. So the Thunderwolves defense comes up big. And I think it was the Yeti getting the block that time. Big man in the middle. That ball never got off the ground very far. And Josh Bradle got a lot of it. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So the Thunderwolves come up with a huge stop on defense. That could be a game changer.
Andy Furman, Mike North, Fox Sports Daybreak. Weekdays 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. We are Fox Sports Pueblo 1350.
West Georgia comes right out to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Dallas Dickey back in the ball game to play quarterback on this series. Taylor took him down the field last time, but they had the field goal blocked. Ball's on the left hash. Double wide out to each side. Take the snap. Dickey sets. Late pressure, and they've got him down back at the 25-yard line. Now the Thunderwolves can think about using a timeout here.
That's Morgan Fox.
And the Thunderwolves will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 1:53 to go here in the first half. Thunderwolves. 1st and 10 now at the 24. Thunderwolves defense imperative here. They hold them to a field goal. At the worst. Dickey's got to be concerned now of having to play in the field of play without any timeouts left. Takes the snap, play action. Here comes pressure off the edge, and they've got him back at the 28-yard line. Now they're going to have to get everybody. Now they stopped the clock, though.
They had that one timeout left.
That's right. I forgot, Joe, because they didn't have to use it because of the incomplete pass. Thank you. No, a 37-yard field goal attempt upcoming here. This would equal his long on the year. Hunter Heck. He's had one blocked already in this ball game. Pretty good play there by Dickey to get that extra yardage and getting out of bounds wisely. Ball's on the left hash mark. 37-yard attempt. Good snap. And they almost got it. The kick is up, and it hits the upright. No good. Skidded off the upright, off to the right. And that will end the first half. Another big momentum change for the Thunderwolves. Their defense being called on a number of times in this first half. They keep him in the ball game. 7-3 our halftime score. Tony Wright. So 2nd down and 10 from midfield for the Thunderwolves. They trail it 7-3. Bring Thompson in motion to the left side of the formation. He resets in the slot. They're going to run the ball up the middle to JB. Good burst across the 45 and across the 40. He's got the first down. Good hard run in the middle of the field that time by JB Matthews.
Welcome to the game, JB Matthews.
Picks up 12. It's 1st and 10 Thunderwolves from the 38-yard line of West Georgia. And they're going to spot it at the 33-yard line. So it's 3rd down and 5 for West Georgia. Almost get the feeling this is 4-down territory.
Just going to say that, and if not, they'll punt it to play field position with that killer defense.
Crowd in full throat here on 3rd and 5. Dickey takes the snap, and they're going to run a reverse around the right side. Cutting back in, going nowhere, going to lose a yard on the play. Thunderwolves defense stayed at home on the far side on that reverse. Kind of an old-fashioned Statue of Liberty type reverse that time. So now it's 4th down. They're going to mark it at just inside the 35-yard line. So we'll call it 4th and 6. And indeed, it is 4-down territory. They're going to leave the offense in there. Well, you gain a lot of field position if you get the stop here. The Thunderwolves, big play here. Dickey trying to draw them off. Long count now. They look over to the sideline. They're going to change the play call up. Down to 9 on the play clock. Dickey barks out the instructions, sets 5 on the clock. Takes the snap. Here comes Max Blitz down the sideline, and it is incomplete. No flag. Will Hall is beside himself on the sideline. I was waiting for the flag to come out as they might have ruled it uncatchable as CJ was locked up over there on that far side with Shaq Hall. Man alive. So here's that field position. The Thunderwolves get the ball back now at their own 35-yard line. Joe, what'd you think? That was tough.
There was a lot of contact, but they haven't called it all game long. Jim, there's been 3 penalties called in this game. CSU Pueblo's defenders have been tackled en route to the quarterback, and they haven't called it. They're not about to call something like that.
Bonner up under center. I formation here with Neal at the fullback. McDonald in there to run the tailback. They're going to run it to Cam off the right side across the 35, bounces it outside, cuts inside across the 40, 45, and he's got the first down at the 48-yard line. Fans sensing maybe something in the works here for the Thunderwolves.
Well, if you have anything extra in your tank, you better give it now. 10-50.
Haven't heard the fans howl like that on a first down ever.
Well, they haven't had much to howl about, Jim.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Bonner up under center. Browning and Duncan in the slot to the right. Neal now shifts to the right side. Shift the tackle Martinez to the right side. They're going to run it to McDonald right side. Big hole. 45, 40. Still on his feet down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Thunderwolves.
You just wonder if they might have found something a little bit, or the altitude, or they've been, both defenses have been on the field in this entire game, Jim.
Well, Thunderwolves electing to go with the power. 2 straight plays. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line of West Georgia. We're down to 10:05 to play here in the 4th quarter.
But they need remember, they need a touchdown.
They're going to go wild pack here as McDonald will take the direct snap. Brings his brother Bernard in motion. And they run a reverse to Bonner. Wide open down the middle. The tight end. He has got it. Touchdown, Thunderwolves. They go to the gadget play, and it works, and they score the touchdown.
I'm assuming that's Zach Boyd.
Unbelievable. Boyd on the grab down the middle of the field. Both Boyd and Letlow were in the game for blocking purposes there. They ran the reverse, handed it to Bernard McDonald. He pitched it back to Bonner, and it was wide open down the middle of the field, and the Thunderwolves have the touchdown. All-important extra point. It's on the way. It's up, and it is good. 9:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Thunderwolves have the lead 10-7 on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to the Thunderbowl. And Joe, to borrow a line from our buddy Tony Wright, I like it fine.
Chris Bonner threw a touchdown pass in this game, but it went from Cameron McDonald to Bernard McDonald back to Bonner for a 38-yard pass to Zach Boyd.
Oh, you said it, Joe. The ultimate schoolyard play there. Dickey in the pistol. Fans roaring. Take the snap, play action. They run it over the middle. Caught. Tight end across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Boy, what a nice, big, inviting target that guy is. And on the grab is the tight end, Alex McCauley. Dickey up under center. Now he backs out into the pistol. He has two backs with him in the backfield. Double wide out left, single back right. No tight end in this set. Take the snap, play action. Looks left. Here comes late pressure. Gets away. Fires to the left sideline. Caught. And it's right at the sticks.
How does he get that wide open into double coverage?
And the ball grabbed on the play by a number. First down out to the 48-yard line. Great job that time by Dickey to get away from the blitz off the edge. Somehow stayed on his feet, gathered himself, and fired a strike. So 1st and 10 for West Georgia. We're down under 8 minutes to go now. 7:55 and counting. Thunderwolves lead at 10-7. Double wide out left, one wide out right. Both backs in the backfield here with Dickey. Takes the snap, and they're going to run it around the right side. Big opening across the 40, and hit down hard right at the sticks. Appling made the mistake of slowing down, and he got pummeled, but he looks like he's right at the down to make here.
Watch Ben Estica and Seth Brown, the outside linebackers.
2nd and 7. Again, play action. Throw over the middle, caught. Again, it's Appling. Cuts forward, breaks the tackle. He's got the first down inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. These backs have showed a propensity for breaking tackles, especially Appling. He is tough to hit. Not a lot of them there to hit.
John Rist is looking at Hunter saying, do I need to call a timeout?
So it's 1st and 10 for West Georgia. So it'll be 3rd down now. 3rd and about 5 from the 13-yard line. We're down to 5:10, clock running here in the 4th quarter. Thunderbolts looking for the stop here to force the field goal. Dickey from the pistol. Takes the snap. Here comes pressure. Looks over the middle. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off in the end zone by the Thunderwolves. How fitting is that? Picked off by Floyd, the nickelback in the end zone. As he jumped inside the route as Dickey went over the middle. And Levon Floyd comes up with the interception, and finally the turnover bug strikes.
They hadn't had anything like a sniff of a turnover. They put the ball on the ground the play before that. Don't come up with it.
It's effective in this down and distance, though. The only thing that would make it effective is the situation. Double wide out left. Ball's on the left hash mark, just inside the left hash. They shift the formation left as Martinez lines up as the left tight end. And they're going to run the ball left side. McDonald, he's got an opening across the 30, 25, out to the 30. He's got the first down. Flag comes down late, though. Now, what is the flag call here? We haven't had many flags called all game. If this is a hold against the Thunderwolves, tremendously damaging. And they are pointing at the Thunderwolves. Holding against CSU Pueblo. What a time in the game to throw the first holding call of the game. That just drives you nuts. Yeah, you can hear some of the fans. And now you're going to call a holding penalty. That's exactly my thoughts. Haven't called one the entire ball game, and you get a big run to get a first down, and you more or less inject yourself into the ball game.
So it's going to be 2nd and
9 again, right from the 21. It's like a do-over here. Down to 4:02 to go. So now the Thunderwolves will set up again. We'll see if the Thunderwolves have the guts to come back with the same play, same type action. Or will they run a little play action off it? Bonner has the call. He's in the huddle. Clock is rolling. We're down to 3:55 to go. Thunderwolves lead at 10-7. Double wide out right. Well, Astica, Brown, and Bradle all getting in there. Kind of a company sack that time for the Thunderwolves back at midfield. It's a big loss, a loss of 11 on the play.
The law firm of Brown, Bradle,
and Astica. 2nd and 21 from midfield. C.J. Roberts is back in the game, kind of limping up to the line of scrimmage here. He's in press coverage here.
I'm not sure you want him in there if he can't cover Shaq Hall.
Play action. Stepping up. They got him again. Back at the 48-yard line. Clock is rolling. We're inside a minute. West Georgia elects not to take the timeout here. They face 3rd down now and 22. 3rd and 22.
Joe Rosenbrock on that one.
Dickey. And they move on the right side. It's a false start. Dickey sits in the pistol. He won't audible this time. Takes the snap. Steps up. Here comes pressure. They flush him out to the right side. Now he's flushed again. Steps back inside. Now running back to this side of the field. Looking down the field. Sets. Fires it deep. And it is broken up. Great play by Dickey just to stay alive and have a chance down the field, but the Thunderwolves come up with the breakup deep down the field. Long count, Dickey takes the snap. Here comes pressure off the edge. Rolls to his right, sends it down the right sideline. It's a jump ball, and it is up for grabs, and it's broken up, incomplete. The Thunderwolves are going to win the ball game. I want to tell you what, they had a chance to grab that football. It was up for grabs, and the receiver had his hands on it but couldn't haul it in. Thunderwolves into victory formation. Bonner up under center. Takes the knee, and that will do it. The Thunderwolves are heading to the national championship game next Saturday in Kansas City. A most remarkable win here at the Thunderbowl as this program continues to make history.